Hello friends, in this video we continue to talk about Primex Finance, and today's topic will be why it's so cool to borrow on Primex, 5 reasons. So let's start the analysis. Lending in DeFi has become extremely popular because it allows you to receive passive income that wasn't available before. It gave a much larger profit than, for example, bonds or banks. There is one problem. Most lending protocols use an inconvenient loan system. You need to put down a larger amount in collateral than what you can borrow. Also, lending protocols don't support non-custodial margin. In this case, users don't have ownership of their assets. Primex Finance plans to create a decentralized liquidity protocol to enable non-custodial spot margin trading across multiple DEXs and blockchains without facing the over-collateralization mechanism issues of DeFi lending protocols. The potential impact of centralized order books or other caveats of cryptocurrency-based derivatives. Thus, it will be a connection of lenders with traders, and this will allow to increase the annual income on assets. So go to the 5 reasons to lend on Primex Finance. This official article, so let's start. Diversification techniques allow traders and investors to manage their risk and protect your portfolio from a volatile market or other events. In the financial world, diversification allows investors to manage these risks and generate more consistent returns by spreading their investments across different assets and industries. If we take into account the lenders on Primex, then diversification is important to them because they provide funds for use, and it is important for them that borrowers pay back all the funds that is has borrowed, because there are cases when you don't pay and creditors lose money. Therefore, Primex guarantees that if the trader does not pay the money to the creditor, he will be liquidated and the money will be returned to the creditor. Next, features more risk, higher API. At Primex Finance, lenders can usually access higher APIs than most DeFi lending protocols. Therefore, traders are forced to pay higher commissions. In this case, traders pay higher commissions to lender because they use liquidity from high-risk segments with high volatility digital assets. At the same time, lender on Primex can benefit from the same level of security as over-collateralized loans on leading DeFi lending protocols. In addition, the protocol makes it impossible for traders to transfer lenders' assets to external wallets. Instead, the only purpose for which they can use liquidity is to open a position using Primex smart contracts. Next, it is fixed credit interest rates. Interest rates on loans in the decentralized financing sector are constantly changing depending on market conditions. API can easily decrease or increase by a few percent due to capital inflows, for example. Therefore, such jumps can be unpredictable for creditors. Therefore, it is best to move your assets between profitable pools to increase the percentage of profit. Interchange lending Primex will initially be deployed on multiple AVM compatible chains, and we will use decentralized bridge to introduce cross-chain features to the protocol. Therefore, traders will have the opportunity to trade on different DEXs, and lenders will have access to many markets and will receive higher profits. Thus, they will be able to minimize risks and diversify their assets. Also, creditors will be able to borrow assets in one blockchain and withdraw them in another. This is a useful function. Improved risk management and delegation of assets to trusted traders. As part of the new mechanism, traders, efficient notaries will use AI tools to determine the risk profile of each trader in the Primex ecosystem based on historical DEX data on the chain. After that, each trader will be assigned a certain rating that will be constantly updated depending on their performance. Let's consider an example. If you have a higher trader score, you will be given more leverage and more risk for more profit. And if you have a low score, only low risk assets with a small income will be available to you. Limited deposit trading will only be available to the best traders who trade great and have a high rating. And how traders will pay creditors will affect their reputation and rating. So if you want to become a creditor, you will submit an application and become a creditor. So see you soon.